And so first thing we're doing here is we have an entirely new look and feel of our retailing product called Accelerate. And what I want to kind of call your attention to here is we really modeled this off. There's another process like car buying that is pretty complex that a lot of people do on their own that is broken down into very, very sensible steps. And that is taxes, right? You think about applications like TurboTax, where filing your taxes is a very long, very arduous, very complex, very daunting process, right? So what has TurboTax done? They've broken it down into a couple hundred small steps, right? And what's great about using TurboTax is every time you hit success on a step, you get a little bit of satisfaction, right? I'm a little bit closer. It kind of shows you, recalculates your return or whatever if you still get them, right? And kind of moves you through that process. And so what we've done here is taken that similar model of rather than making it this long spreadsheet that you have to fill out, essentially like a desking application, take them through a very simple step-by-step process. Look, if I don't have my VIN number for my trade, that's fine. I can skip that process, just like in TurboTax. If you don't have a 1099 or I forgot my wife's social or whatever, skip that, come back to it. So very linear in terms of what it's going to take from beginning to end, but very self-directed, and you don't get stuck on a certain step and then you have to throw the whole thing away. And so what we've done here is enabled video chat, right? And so think about that exact moment where I, as a consumer, am feeling confident. Maybe I've been on the site for 15, 20 minutes. I've walked through the vehicles I'm interested in. I'm pretty well invested in this process. And suddenly I feel that little kind of pit in my stomach of like, uh-oh, I'm not sure I feel stuck, right? Like, I don't know what is $1,600, owing on top of my equity mean? Like, am I disqualified? Can I finance at a low rate to make it up? Will the dealer make it up for me? What do I do, right? And Brian, again, will talk about this, how previously what you do is you submit a lead or pick up the phone and you hope that somebody kind of calls you back and says, hey, here's the situation. What we've done here, and dealers who are using this are seeing a lot of success, is there's a button that now says, we'll just talk to the dealer, right? Same way we're talking to you guys here. And we retrained ourselves in the manner of about 2 weeks that the only time this is the first time I've seen Wayne in 3.5 months, right, in person. But I see him all day long on video. And so the whole world kind of retrained themselves. So we've launched this for a couple hundred dealers in the last few weeks. And now you can go through and just push the button. I'm face to face with the dealer now. And the dealer said, hey, let me so what's going on? What are you feeling? I say, well, I was working on my trade and I'm not sure on the equity, and can you help me figure out? And what's great here is the dealer can say, yeah, no problem. We've enabled a co-browse feature where they literally take control of the dealer's of their website with the consumer's experience right in front of them, and they walk them through the process. So again, think of TurboTax, the CPA Pro version or whatever, where again, you get stuck, grab a CPA, they grab control of your screen, they show you the steps.